Fear and despair are airborne diseases, peor que el coronavirus. They try to divide us, but we've been entrusted with the truth that even this is here to unite us. To the poets, to the songwriters, the authors, the artists, this part is probably the hardest, but your voice can't stay home. Now is the moment to sing that song, to write that poem, to learn that lyric, to pour that passion out on paper, on timelines, on stories. Go live and let your feeds feed the people's spirits. Let it flood the web, bounce off satellites and fill hearts with hope. But your voice can't stay home. Now is the moment to share that recipe, share that memory, share that herstory. To share that poetry, share that melody, share that energy. Now is the moment to share, to compartir, to find new ways to convivir. Me cuenta abuela that when faced with the most traumatic temporales and the most enormous pena, we have always been people of bomba y plena. Somos gente que monta su propia escena mientras se paraliza todo un sistema. Estos poemas en cuarentena para el mal tiempo son cara buena. Son impreciables. Frente al peso del pesimismo, we need un nuevo himno. Hace falta darle voz a nuestra potencia, to silence el grito insufrible de la impotencia. Hace falta enfrentar el despecho e inflar con versos de orgullo el pecho. Hace falta enfrentar la desilusión con nuevas ilusiones. La desesperación con nuevas esperanzas. A las trovadoras, to the griots, the poets, to those that dream up tomorrows, you need to show it. Tomorrow needs a vision and you need to pen it. The journey requires a map and you need to chart it. The future needs a story and you need to write it. See, hope is timeless. When politicians fill the air with delusion and despair and the press keeps us distressed and depressed, it's up to the poets to prune the gloom and doom away from the present, to pave a path for the power of this pivotal hour. The climate won't wait. There's no shortage among activists for a cause, but the planet needed a pause. I mean, before COVID-19, the American dream had been exposed for a hoax, and people's problems had reached the point of no return. Global warming had us feeling the burn, but not enough of us. The planet needed a hard reset so the world could reboot. So we, as artists before a blank canvas, could reroute. The worst catastrophe now isn't a shortage of tests. It's not a shortage of masks, ventilators, or ICUs. To the poets, I'm pleading the worst catastrophe now would be not having you. The nurses may need to triage the damage on the front lines. The farmers are risking their health because food is a lifeline. Grocery workers, those that feed the elders, those that brave the virus, all the random acts of kindness, essential. But there's a tension between reacting and surviving, envisioning and thriving. Por eso pido a gritos poemas en cuarentena. Porque como dijo Silvio, qué cosa fuera la masa sin cantera. That's why I call out to the poets. There's a new way forward, but it's you who needs to paint the present with a palette of opportunity. It's you who needs to write to us about the future in all her beauty. So you can't leave the house, but your voice can't stay home. We need these poems. To the poets, this is a call to duty.